5th seed for this tournament, and Myran being a 12th seed. I feel like this is one of those matchups that you would only like really think about in like a state of theory craft. Like I feel like this isn't something that's gonna happen often, even in the world of Wi-Fi.
Yeah, honestly, at the top level, I can really only think of the Void representation coming in onto a Sheik if we're talking players who are making those top 16s, top 8s, and that's been a far cry. We haven't seen an offline Void set in a long time, so this is untreaded waters here.
It's worth noting compared to Void, at least, that Sharp is very much more of the patient play. You can expect a lot of needle pressure to come out, although I feel like the way that Myran plays, the needle pressure isn't going to be as present because there's going to be lots of Pikmin flying. And Talon City gives us a lot of room for those Pikmin to fly high.
I do like the pick of Town, though, especially when we do have the platforms. This FD variant's going to be a little tough because out of the short hop, able to throw those Pikmin far and wide. But when you have the platforms there, too, it really seems like you can pick and choose your openings as Sharp very, very easily. I with it down there, too. I like the bouncing fish over. Smart. Stuck on the platform there, too. I like the roll in. He's still going to get caught with a weak nair, too. And, oh, my goodness, Sharp is keeping the pressure on, even with these, like, weak hits combos.
Yeah, no, Sharp is making damn sure that Myran does not leave this ledge. And if he's allowed to land anywhere, it's the platform.
Yeah, every option just seems to be covered here, too. Going for the roll behind, too. Sharp is playing with the fire right now. My goodness. Yeah, it just seems like every cross-up's hitting, every single the ledge reaction we're going for, if we're looking for a neutral get-up or a get-up attack or a roll, it's been covered.
Omar got that big head. Even with the shield buff, like, there's only so much you can do when that shield gets whittled away.
Yeah, you can't hide that schnoz. You cannot hide that schnoz forever. Looking for a down air? No, actually going to short hop feint that. I like that.
Dude, these smash attacks from Myran, terrifying. Because it's not like a smash attack landing, it's what comes after, because you know there's so little recovery frames on the smash attacks themselves, to the point where they kind of lead into themselves at these earlier percentages, too.
I like the option of Nair to get off the Pikmin as well, too. Even that all-encompassing hitbox around Sheik can pretty much knock off Pikmin wherever they're attached to you.
Yeah, it's a very similar function to, like, Link's Nair, where you just sort of hang it out there, and it just gets the job done. What's the job? Don't ask so many questions. It gets it done.
Whatever you need, baby. I love the pressure. Double purple, that's... You're up ship here, no paddle there, too. And actually, you don't even have a boat anymore. You're just in the water.
It was such a cute setup from Myran. Hold up. I don't care what anybody says about Olimar. The idea of him, first and foremost, pushing to the ledge, so you're going to optimize your knockback. He put down the Pikmin on top of Sharp, get that damage over time, while charging his smash attack.
Yeah, it's
so
about as optimal
smart.
as you can get there. We're up. Yeah, you have the jump and the up B. I like the Nair too, because the Nair catches any sort of roll-in option, but just gonna do the get-up attack from Myran. Not gonna catch anything there though. Double jab's gonna work out. Ooh, you saw the no-tech try to be caught with the purple Pikmin throw, but not gonna be found.
Myran even tried to get cheeky too, covering space with the blue Pikmin grab, which, yeah, even though not, death percentages just yet, still kind of lethal.
Especially when you're in the corner like that, too. It's tough. One throw at the edge like that, and then purple Pikmin swing forward. It's tough. I really feel like we're finding out that the purple lineup is going to be what's really working out here for Myran, because when you get in the situations where you can trade with Sheik, and you're not being overmatched with like the speed or the aggression, and you get a trade with the purple, you are winning that 10 times out of 10.
Oh, certainly. On top of that, having multiple purples at his disposal allows Myran to throw them with reckless abandon, because it's a more potent projectile than needles. It's going to be able to just occupy space in a more confident manner, and because of that, Myron's able to corner pressure just as effectively as Sharp is doing, but anti-airing with the purple is going to be what allows him to nab away game one.
And talk about like a grind of a game as well, too. I had no idea he was going to be taking that to be from the start to the finish.
And I think Myran got the quick wake-up call from Sharp and was like, all right, it's time to play, and he definitely came to show.
Yeah, but the way Sharp started the match, too, is extremely nice. Getting immediately to that right corner and then starting to call out sort of get-up options that that Olimar has, when you can't really be using the Pikmins all willy-nilly from the corner like that, especially against a character who can cover you so fastly like Sheik. Yeah, because like one whiff Pikmin from the corner, and you go back to get that ledge, they jump over it, you're going to get a back air, and you're getting stage spike. You're in a really tough position. if not for the litany of other options Sheik may have when you are in lag.
Speaking of, I'm actually curious to see if Sharp sticks with this Sheik, because even though he was playing really well during that game, like, he's still got plenty of characters he's proficient with that might be able to provide him a little bit more relief, and that's what we're going to be seeing. Wolf going to be stepping in.
Okay, that's fair. You can kind of play the same game plan you want to play with Sheik, but I feel like you get a lot more mileage. You don't go as deep with your advantage state, but I feel like you can take the mileage a little bit further and kind of push smaller, weaker advantages harder with a character like Wolf.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of the same game plan flow in like swap out needle pressure for blaster. Nair's gonna still linger for getting Pikmin away, although I feel like this Nair's gonna be a bit better for killing them. And forcing Myran to rotate through his Pikmin more frequently might be better overall.
I like the idea for down tilt too. Down tilt is such a weird option because it's one of the few things that doesn't use Pikmin, but it actually sets up extremely well for a further juggle, stuff like that. Look for a back air, actually going for a double back air there too, but the Pikmin coming up from the ledge. That's what I was talking about. It's going to be, it was an interesting option and hard to do versus like a Sheik, but if we have a character like Wolf who's not going to be moving as fast as Sheik, you can kind of get away with it a little bit easier. Dash checking through the Pikmin. I really like that. No more Pikmin online here for Myran to be working with, but I'll do it myself. I don't need them. Throwing the left hook there. That was sick.
He put his whole body weight into it. Another thing I feel it needs to be noted as Up Smash manages to take first blood for Sharp in Game 2 is that Wolf does not struggle to kill in the slightest.
If anyone's ever told you that, I lied to you.
It's like this character just gets to throw moves as necessary, and half of his kit can kill, especially with a lighter character like Olimar.
Interesting option there on Wolf Flash. Can't quite tell what we were going for there too, but not going to get punished too hard for it, but the positioning will be a little bit better for Myran in that situation, but we've reset neutral here. Looking for a landing there. Yeah. It's so hard too because you want to put out that up smash as Myran before the Nair comes out, but it's such a weird dice roll to try to challenge a Wolf Nair. It just depends on the kind of the Pikmin you have.
One good thing that I think Sharp has really brought into this game too is that he's also not allowing Myran like the opportunity to rotate his Pikmin. Like I touched on it briefly about how like he's going to be rotating through more of them, but it really is a bloodbath for these Pikmin. So many getting lost that's so often. Myran's just not seeing the opportunity to have what he needs to try and iron out these situations. Look at this!
Yeah. Yeah, it really feels like we're able to transition from combos to kill a whole lot easier with Wolf, and I feel like the combos were not the issue when we were playing with the Sheik. Myran coming off with the purple though. Okay, I like that. Also, covering landing with the down air coming down, he realized he had Sharp still landing from the aerial that was thrown out earlier, able to find the smash tech, get the kill.
Wolf's Nair also keeps him safe from Olimar up smash. Actually kind of wild.
Dash tech in though, gonna kill a Pikmin, but Myran waiting for that shield drop perfectly. I like the idea, because whenever there's just a stray Pikmin laying there, it does seem like Sharp is trying to take control and kill that Pikmin. Dash tech through, I like that. The cross-up, it's not as prevalent as once used to be, but crossing up is still a deadly option when your character has the ability to do so. But Myran, from a 3-1 deficit, brought it back to even stocks here too. And we do have a very damaging lineup potentially on the way here. Yeah, you got the white, and you got the blue, and you got the purple. The tick damage coming in from the two. We still have the purple to control. Oh, no tech situation. Maybe a Jackalope coming out, but giving the opponent the respect on the roll in. Yeah, that'll do it. Dash attack was a huge option there coming in for Sharp. You saw, I believe it was the second stock for Myran when he the regrab in the right corner sent to the top and actually ended up with an up air on the rejuggle. And just a really good trade there coming in from Sharp to take that next and last stock.
Yeah, Sharp just went and took all the momentum that Myran built up in that game one, snatched it all for himself. I'm curious to see what Myran's going to do to try and mitigate this, because like Myran had a solid game plan. He just didn't have Pikmin to execute his game plan.
Yeah, Yeah, that was the big thing. It was whenever Pikmin were thrown and not connecting, not giving Myran enough time to either call them back or get into a position where if you go and kill it, it is going to have enough time for Myran to pull more. Yeah, so forcing the hand on throws and not letting Myran throw when he wants to, but throw when he needs to, was a really, really big deal that game. 1-1 here in game 3. Look, winner moves on to winner side. Loser doesn't have to play anymore in this pool, as I said, but making the road much, much more difficult to go through the rest of this bracket. Immediate aggression. Do you see Sharp just pushing from the get to get in to see if we can get Myran in that corner?
He's already building a body count for these Pikmin, immediately approaching with forward air, constantly throwing that out alongside Nair, just to remove them from the equation.
Yeah, I like how there was no percent on the board, but there was at least like 4 Pikmin fatalities. We're trying to find some laser pressure here too. That third one gonna get snuffed by Pikmin. Double purple online here, dude. This was the lineup that was doing a ton of work in that first game when Sharp was on that Sheik. We'll see if it can work out here. Ooh, the down tilt. Yeah, realizing if you go for a jab block in the corner, you always have the opportunity to push your opponent off the stage and lose your pressure. So I like the idea for down tilt. Oh, give me that jump. Give me that jump. Okay.
What for the triple?
Yeah.
Instead, we get the shield break. Get him out of here.
We saw that a little bit earlier in game 1, 2. Still gonna pull out here in game 3. So much pressure. So much shield damage is done by those purples.
And there whisks away another one of those purple Pikmin. I feel like keeping double purple is vital for Myran to keep his game. Because the other Pikmin are just dying too frequently. On top of that, like they're not as potent of a projectile when used out of Pikmin toss.
Ooh, great catch right there though too. You saw, I believe it was an up air Myran was rising with from that ledge too, so the back air gonna come out snuff perfectly. And also too, here on paper, you'd probably think FD would be a weird pick if you're trying to keep control of your Pikmin because your opponent has just one level to worry about them landing on. But I don't think Myran wants to worry about like having to do like a short hop toss to catch an opponent on a platform or anything like that too. It makes the game plan a lot more simple for what you have to do with the Pikmin.
Exactly. It's just the idea that like Sharp can only come in from one angle.
Right.
Like there's really no mixing up what's coming. Like, and because of that, the Pikmin themselves cover a decent array of space.
Yeah,
whereas
especially.
Myran,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
if he's gonna sit in the corner, he knows what's coming at him. There's really no surprise here.
Yeah. Ooh, getting the mix there though. Finally gonna find a further follow-up off of, because the Nair high, when you're going air to air with that Nair, it's hard to find a further follow-up if you're looking for some landing. And your opponent always wants to like maybe air dodge out of it, something like that. So coming down with that down smash was really, really smart.
On top of that, I think there was a really solid option from Sharp because we saw Myran try to Pikmin order to armor through it. Like he was able to just escape from Nair there. But getting that timing is so difficult. So going for something that's going to be big and a little bit unexpected as far as how fast it might be, or I guess slow in the case of Wolf's down smash, definitely a solid option from Sharp.
Oh, phenomenal grab there too. That was insane. Especially after the spacing that Myran's putting up with these Pikmin tosses too, just to be able to find the little break in the armor. Another great grab coming in here too. That blue one, I didn't even see it out there too, so I don't think Sharp was ready for that at all.
Yeah, no, blue just got picked and was kind of covered by the other two Pikmin.
Yeah, you saw that? That's crazy.
The young QB sneak.
Looking for a landing option there too. Myran gonna burn a double jump, actually be able to get over Sharp, get reset of neutral, but it just seems like there's always an impressive hitbox coming Myran's way. Even if there's no mix-up on platform, if you're gonna land with an air, what you're gonna do is that you still have like, am I gonna full hop, am I gonna short hop, double jump, am I gonna fast fall or not? There's still a lot of things to be considered here, and we will find an up smash to take out that stock. As you see Sharp taking it over Myran.
It's a very well-played game on both halves, but Sharp just developed like too strong of a game plan for Myran to overcome.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. That was awesome.
I'm very much a fan of Sharp's Wolf because I feel like it fits to his patient playstyle, like the best out of his array of characters. But also, Wolf packs a hell of a punch, so you know when it's time to go in, it's gonna make a difference.
Now, I don't want to jump the gun or anything, guys, but I do think we have one more matchup, and that will be it for us. That is true, Stream Man.